Okay, let's come to our mat. Take a nice, comfortable seated position. Let's arrive right here in this moment. Ground down through your sit bones. Lift through the top of your head. Bring your shoulders up into your ears and relax your shoulder blades down your back. You can close your eyes or have a soft gaze and check in with your hands. So if you're feeling more closed, you can do palms face down. If you're feeling more open, palms face up. Connect to your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out nice and slow. Big deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Now in through your nose, out through your nose. Using your breath to become present in this moment. To help you check in with your senses. Using our breath to help us feel and remember that we are alive in this moment, and this moment is new and different. There will never be another moment just like this. As we move through our practice today, try to keep your focus on your breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. If at any time your breathing becomes labored, it's a sign to back off, to rest in the posture, or to make your way into child's pose or shavasana, listening to your body, whatever it's asking for. You can leave your eyes closed or open your eyes. We'll drop our chin towards our chest. Lifting our head back up to center. Lift our chin towards the ceiling. Bringing your head back to center. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. If it feels right to you, take your right hand to your left ear. Breathe into this shape. And come back to center. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. If it feels right, taking your hand to your ear. And bringing your head back to neutral. We're going to bring our hands to our knees and we're going to begin to make circles with our chest. These circles can be as big as you'd like or as small as you'd like. It's getting the synovial fluids of the spine moving. And then next time you come back to center, move the opposite direction. Moving and shifting. And making your way back to center. Wiggle around. Let's come into tabletop position, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let's give it a few cat-cow. Drop the belly, lift the heart, look up. And pull your belly button towards the ceiling, round your head and neck. It's moving in and out of cat-cow with your breath at your pace. Coming back to tabletop position, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Extend your right foot out on the mat, toes on the mat to start. Really press out through your right heel. Engage your core, lift your right leg up, hug in towards the midline as you float your left hand forward. Bring your knee and your elbow in and release, in and release. 3 more with your breath. And hold. Press out through your heel, reach through your fingers, reach, reach, reach. Hug in towards the midline. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down, switch sides, extend your left foot out on the mat, toes on the mat to start. Really press out through your heel. Core is engaged, belly lifted, lift your foot up. Reach out through your right fingertips. Bring your knee and your elbow in and release. In and release. 3 more. And hold, hug in. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down, give it 1 more cat-cow, drop the belly, lift the heart, look up. Pull your belly button towards the ceiling, round your back, hollow out, relax your neck. Come back to tabletop position. Now, we're gonna bring our knees a little bit wider than our hips. Right hand comes in towards the midline, left arm floats up towards the ceiling. Reach out through your fingers. Reach, reach, reach. Now, we're gonna thread the needle under. Bring your shoulder down on the mat and your head come down on the mat. You can hang out right here, or you can take your right hand overhead, or you can take your right hand back and up. Breathe into the twist. Unwind. Come back to tabletop position. Keeping the knees wide. This time, left hand comes a little bit more in towards the midline. The right arm floats up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. And then thread the needle under on this side. Your shoulder comes down on the mat. Your head comes down on the mat. You can hang out right here. Your left hand can reach overhead, or you can take that left hand up and back. Breathe your way into the twist. Unwind. Coming back to tabletop position. Knees underneath hips, wrists underneath shoulders. Give it 1 more cat-cow. Drop the belly, lift the heart, look up. Pull the belly button towards the ceiling, round the back. Back to tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Coming high up on your toes, lift your hips, press your heels back and down. Settle into your downward facing dog. Feel the opposing energy. The hands firmly planted on the mat, spreading your fingers wide, pressing your hips back. And then feel that opposing energy dropping into your heels, anchoring down through the back of the legs. Look forward between your hands, walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Bring your hands to your shins, press and lengthen forward. Fold forward, Uttanasana, melt it down. Now, keeping a deep bend in your knees. Shoot your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Let your head and neck be heavy. We're just gonna fold here. Now, you can take hold of your wrists, take hold of your elbows and hang. You can take hold of your elbows back behind your legs as we press into our feet. Shoot your sit bones up towards the ceiling and work on beginning to straighten those legs. So bend, become a little bit more straightened. Relax your head and neck. Release your hands down outside of your feet. Deep bend in your knees, ragdoll up, nice and slow, right? Nice and slow. Bringing your shoulders up into your ears. Relax your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, arms sweep up. And swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. And fold, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing. Now relax here in your upward facing, lifting your knees up off the mat, pulling your chest through, relaxing your low back. Engage your core, press back, downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Look between your hands, step or hop to the top of the mat, lengthen through, fold, Uttanasana, inhale, arms lift up, reach up, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up, reach up, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank, core is engaged, belly lifted, breathe here. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward, take it back. Look forward between your hands, step or hop to the top of the mat, lengthen through. Fold. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep up, reach high, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. And fold, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank, lower down, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Left leg lifts up, reach high, press out through your heel. Draw your knee and step through, high runner's lunge. Find your balance, arms left. Core is engaged, belly lifted. Front knee over top of your ankle. Breathe. Hands come together at heart center. We're going to twist to the right, left elbow, right thigh. Come back to center, hands come down on either side of your front foot. Left wrist underneath your left shoulder, right hand to your right knee. Find your balance, inhale, right arm lifts, gentle twist. Right hand comes down on the outside of the right foot. Plant your back heel down. Bring your right hand in on the inside of the right foot. Now you can hang out right here. You can put the hand on a block or a blanket or a bolster, or you can bring the hand to your thigh. Whatever feels right in your body. Top arm lifts up. Breathe your way in. We're in extended side angle here. We came into it a different way than we normally come into it, but it's still the same posture. You can reach that top arm up or you can reach overhead. Top arm comes down. We're gonna step back to plank. Lower down knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale upward. Exhale downward. Left leg lifts up, reach high. Draw your knee in, step through high runner's lunge. We're up on the toes of the back foot. Find your balance, arms lift. Hands come together at heart center. Twist to your left, right elbow, left thigh. Come back to center, hands come down on either side of your front foot. You can hang out right here, you can drop your knee down. Right wrist underneath your right shoulder. Left arm lifts up. Gentle twist. We're gonna bring that top arm down on the outside of the left foot. Plant your right foot down, extended side angle on this side. So we can bring the forearm to the thigh. We can bring that left hand on the inside of the left foot onto a block or a bolster. Find what works best in your body as you lift the right arm up. Or reach it overhead, breathe. Right hand comes down, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale upward, exhale downward, take it back. Look forward between your hands, step or hops to the top of the mat. Lengthen through, fold. Inhale, arms lift up, reach up, exhale, hands to heart center. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair, sit back deep. Bring your hands together at heart center. Twist to your left, right elbow, left thigh. Hands come to heart center. Twist to the other side, left elbow, right thigh. Come back to center, fold Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Fold, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg lifts up, reach up. Draw your knee and step through Virabhadrasana 1. Plant the back heel, lift up. Open up, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, Trikonasana triangle on this side. Press into your feet, arms lift up, bend your front knee, palm of the front hand face up, exalt your warrior, reach back, windmill your hands to the top of the mat, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing, exhale, take it back, downward facing. Left leg lifts up, reach high. Draw your knee in, step through, Virabhadrasana 1 on this side, lift up. Open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten the front leg, Trikonasana, triangle on this side. Press into your feet, arms lift up, bend your front knee, palm the front hand face up, exalt your warrior, reach up. Windmill your hands to the top of the mat, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga, inhale upward. Exhale downward, take it back. Look forward between your hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Lengthen through, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, let's find some tree action today as we send good vibes to the trees to keep all of their branches to stay standing and not fall over. So finding a strong Tadasana, a strong mountain pose, ground down through the left foot. We're gonna start by bringing the right foot to the left ankle. We can hang out right here, or we can bring the foot to the calf, just not on the knee. So as you can see, my foot is between the ankle and the knee, not on the knee. We definitely don't want it on the knee. Now you might hang out here. You might bring your foot to the inside of your thigh. Pressing your foot into the thigh, finding a strong mountain pose even here in our tree. Drawing your shoulder blades down your back, hands come together at heart center. Hug in towards your midline. Root down as we begin to grow our branches. Breathing into this shape. Strong and steady. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. Bring your hands together at heart center. Unwind, relax. Coming back to your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Knees, feet directly underneath your hips. Now ground down through your right foot. Left foot to right ankle. Or you can bring the foot to the calf. Or you can bring the foot to the inner thigh. Breathe into this shape. You can hang out here. You can bring your hands together at heart center. Connecting to a strong, rooted feeling. Hands together at heart center. You can begin to grow your branches, lifting up, connecting to your breath. If it feels like your branches are being weighed down by ice, just imagine the heat in your body melting that ice away. Breathe. And bringing the hands together, releasing the feet, shake it out. Good work, yogis. We're gonna come down onto our mat. So knees bent, sit bones connected to the mat. Reaching your hands forward, slowly coming down one vertebra at a time, slowly, slowly, slowly. Draw your knees in, lift your head, lift your tailbone, turn into a little ball. Exhale your head down, Rock out your sacrum. Rock it out from side to side. All right, shins parallel to the mat. We're gonna bring our hands back behind our head. We're going to lift our shoulder blades up off the mat. Extend the right foot out, right elbow towards the left knee, and switch. Yogi bicycles, going as slow as you'd like or as fast as you'd like. Breathe. Twenty more seconds, you got this. Keep breathing just a little bit longer. And draw those knees in, lift your head, lift your tailbone, turn it into a little ball. Exhale your head back down, rock it out from side to side, rock it all out. Keep breathing. Bring your feet down onto the mat, walk your heels back, hands come into the mat, press into your feet, lift your hips up, coming up onto your shoulder blades, hands together underneath you. Interlace those fingers isometrically. Hug the inner thighs in as you lift your hips up. Keep breathing. Just a little longer, you got this. Slowly coming back down, releasing your hips down. We're gonna windshield wash our knees from side to side. Extend your legs out on the mat. Actually, first bend those knees back up, find the edges of the mat. With your feet, open your arms out wide like a T. Let the knees fall over to the right, gently turn your head left. Fully let go and surrender. Lift your knees up to center, let them fall over to the other side as you gently turn your head to the right. Lift your knees up to center, extend your legs out on the mat. Arms come down at your sides, palms face up, open to receive. Do whatever you need to do to become as comfortable and cozy as possible. Breathe your way in, but let go of any control of the breath. Soften into this shape. Soften into this place. Let go of the bottoms of your feet. Relax the tops of your feet. Relax your heels and your ankles. Let go of tension in your calves, your knees. Relax your thighs, your inner thighs, your IT bands, your quads, and your hamstrings. Let go of tension in your hips, your pelvis, your belly. Relax your low back. Let go of tension in your hands, the back of your hands, your palms, your fingers, and your wrist. Let go of tension in your forearms and your elbows. Relax your upper arms and your shoulders. Let go of tension in your chest, the back of your chest, the front of your chest, the intercostal muscles between your ribs. Relax your collarbones and your neck. Let go of tension in your jaw, your cheeks, your forehead, and the top of your head. If any thoughts come to mind, just let them go. Whatever it is, you can think about it later. Soften. Today's reflection from Meditations from the Mat by Rolf Gates starts with a quote by Charles Johnston. We are to think of ourselves as immortals dwelling in the light, encompassed and sustained by spiritual powers. The steady effort to hold this thought will awaken dormant and unrealized powers, which will unveil to us the nearness of the eternal. There are two lessons in this beautiful statement about yoga. The first centers our true nature, dwelling in the light, encompassed and sustained by spiritual powers. Either we believe in our innate goodness and beauty or we do not. It is up to each of us to decide. We may spend our entire lives believing a lie about our true nature, or we may put our trust in our own grace. Either way, most of us have to choose what we believe about ourselves each day, each hour, each moment of our lives. The Yoga Sutras suggest that we stand in our divinity, that we consciously experience ourselves as miraculous. In the second sentence, Charles Johnston returns us to one of the central truths of the Yoga Sutras, that energy is like a muscle. It grows when we use it. We grow in our capacity to do the right thing each time we do the right thing. Steady effort to hold this thought will awaken dormant and unrealized powers within us, which will bring us closer to which we seek. So our divinity is affirmed, and the manner in which we can make manifest this divinity is outlined. We believe and act accordingly. And as we do, this belief grows in our life. We believe in compassion, live in compassion, and compassion grows in our lives. We believe in love, live lovingly, and love grows in our lives. We stand in our light, live in our light, and the light grows within us. We need only make a beginning, and that beginning will foster within us the power to move forward. When you're ready, take a big, deep breath in and let it out. Another big deep breath in and let it out through the mouth. Bring small movements to your toes and to your fingers, and maybe move your head from side to side. When you're ready, bend your knees, bring your feet to the mat. We will gently and carefully roll to the right side, pausing there for just a moment, and then slowly push ourselves up to a nice, comfortable, seated position, eyes closed, hands at heart center. Yoga will teach us so much about ourselves. It will help us become flexible in mind, in body, and in spirit. For that, I am truly grateful. Thank you so much for coming to class today. Namaste. Good work, yogis. Have a happy rest of your day.